And good morning, people. Welcome back to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Last time we finished up in a little subway of bugginess, you could say. Reported back to Kyoko, and we've been given some free time now, which means we need to go and do some cases. There's only one available at the moment, a life crisis. Difficulty level of 3. Yeah. This is actually a fair amount more dangerous than any of the other cases we've done before. There is another one I need to go and find, and I do have some cases being investigated by the Digifarm. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go and talk to someone. Actually, does Kyoko make mention of it? Have you been to Shibuya Scramble Crossing? Definitely something you should see at least once. So yes, she does make mention of it. Because we can now go to Shibuya. And it's right here. And the first thing you might notice is there's an exclamation mark in the middle of the road. The map isn't too big. It's got a entrance to the to Eden, to the it's got an entrance to Eden, to the Digilab. There's a subway here, which we still don't know what the reason for those are, unless they're just the points for these labyrinths to turn up. And we've also got a shop here, as well as the Tower Records. The shop sells items which basically reduce elemental damage or status effects. I might need to make use of a couple of these eventually. I don't know. I'll see. As for the station records, there's, at this moment in time, nothing in here. There's a few people to talk to, but they're mostly talking about Jimmikin, other CDs, other people they're watching, or listening to. So yeah, that's what Tower Records is for at the moment. I'm sure we'll be back here a couple of times. As for this girl in the middle of the road here, I would like to sort of warn people. This might get a bit creepy. It's not scary, because it's in a game, but it might get a bit creepy. Should see if there's a new case to investigate. That does open up a new case for us. Also gives us a Digiline. Okay, let's go and speak to, well, the case board. One new case has been added. The Scramble Pentagram. Kyoko called it the Scramble Crossing. Yeah. The Legend of Shibuya Hirosaka. Need help verifying it. And we get a panic barrier as our reward for this. Inodun Occult Research Club. Meiku Kokushu? Help run an experiment to test an urban legend. And Kyoko's wondering about it. It's not what we do here usually. We're sort of cyber investigations, not paranormal investigations. A dead person is brought back to life. Rumors on our organization. There's a detective agency in Nakano dealing with the occult that has supernatural ties to another world. Not really. Yeah, we've got some urban legends coming up. We probably should try and stave those off. Kyoko has her curiosities though. Looks like we're going to be doing this. So we've got to go and speak to these people. They're all inside of the Nagano area. This is the first one. Lyrics of the Hirosaka song. To hear of it a curse, to see it even worse. The depths of Shibuya is where all must cross. When you feel alone, down you must go. When you feel low, down you must go. At the bottom lies a secret hidden world, but woe to thee who finds the entrance there. For if you make it, you only meet despair. You only meet despair. Isn't that isn't that many of the words that we saw that sort of girl speak? Here's another one. Just talking about the hills of Shibuya. And I believe the other three are upstairs. Yeah, there's one. 5 specific hills you have to use for the Shibuya Hirosaka. And those 5 hills are the names. We'll just leave it at that. If you look at them on the map, they even form a pentagram. Apparently, not everyone sees that though. Next one going up is strangely in a maid costume. Who's currently meant to be working. There was an actual guy, a girl, who died doing this. Okay. Join in and help perform the Shibuya Hirosaka as one of the 5 people. So, yeah, 4 of them, sorry, I thought there was 5, but we're becoming the 5th to make this work. And Kyoko's hacked into the cameras to see what's happening. And so the ritual begins. There is nothing here. Looks like we've made it across into that other world. And the only one that's here is this girl. And we're back with a very close call. Apparently the driver didn't see any of us until we were nearly hit. Like we just popped up out of nowhere. But we were visible the entire time, but we weren't responding to warnings. That would be her. Killed 3 months ago in an accident at the Scrambled Crossing intersection. So that urban legend is not a legend, it's truth. Hit by a truck. I'm sure you recognised a few of those names. Common rivers of the dead. We're not ghost hunters, we're not exorcists. We're investigators. Oh no, it's not over yet. So, what's the name of the woman in charge of the Digilab? Isn't that Mireille? I'm guessing that's a question that you're asking? That's been enough to bring us up to an apprentice sleuth. And we get a panic barrier. There is a second part to this. I do believe it will move us on with the story. I'm not too certain. But what we're going to go and do next is a life crisis. Hagurumon in Broadway first floor has lost a gear. So we're going to go and help find it. He is actually just here. I'm not sure where this is in as part of the Nagano, but yeah, Hagurumon is here, and I might have to move, when I'm running around, have to move these Digimon off the screen because, yeah, they do get in the way. Should be somewhere in the dungeon. Let me put it this way. If you look at the map on the top right, there are a lot of teleporters. This is a teleporter maze per se. And as you can see, the enemies here have champion forms. This is what a 3-star case seems like. It's a lot more dangerous than, at least with the normal enemies, than a typical area. That's fine, agility charge that because he is now dead. And Pekmon, do I have anything that's good against you? Not really. Lightning is the best way to go against air, I believe. Experience-wise though, 1000 experience, yeah, it's not too bad. The area isn't that long, to be perfectly honest. All you need to do is make sure you go in the correct teleporters, which I'm probably not going to do because I seem to be going in the wrong direction already. And as far as I'm aware, there's no actual end boss. It's just you find the gear, give it back, and you are done. Do want that chest though. Speed attachment D. Sure. And we're back here. Okay, let's have a look around. There are a couple of other chests, possibly one definitely. If I can find it. And it is not this way, is it? Hello, Blue Meramon. I didn't expect to see you here. This is definitely a good place to get some levels if you're wanting them. Although, to be honest, there's not really much point on it. I don't mean that as a bad thing. That actually hurt. Uh, Technically, as you go through the game, the Digimon in your Digifarm are automatically gaining levels all the time. So technically, you don't need to grind anything out. The one thing I will say is because enemy basically how was it? Because enemies, because your Digimon's levels have fixed stats to improve, so their health goes up by a certain amount, their SP goes up by a certain amount. I'm not sure about the others, the attack, defense, intelligence and speed. I think they are as well. There's no real benefit to grinding in out levels in my mind at the moment. I might very well be wrong, but it's something I can't see at the moment. I'll just take that one. What really makes the game, what makes it what really makes your Digimon special are their personalities and how you train them. So that's what you should be looking into more than investigations. Found one case. Not too bad. Then really doing the leveling, because as I've said, that does happen automatically. No, I don't want to go up here yet, I don't think. Only child. There is one other chest around here. There it is. Okay, so this one takes you down or up. Oh, it's this section. Okay, we've got, I believe, all the chests now. Does that... Nightmon, another, I believe this is another ultimate level Digimon, like Blue Meramon. So yeah, you can see things have taken up a little bit of a more dangerous rate, but only for this real area. We're going to go back to some easier areas next. Where does this one take us? Back to the start? Yes. Okay, let's go and get this gear because I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Let's just check this one. And looks like we are done. So I believe this one will take us to, yeah, this little spiral thing here. We just go around it, fight what's in the way. And just over here, yeah, is a small gear, which we bring back to Hagurumon. And we become a lifesaver. And that's the case done. This place doesn't close immediately. You still do have access to it up until the point where you collect the reward from the board. Once that's done, this area is closed. So if you want to go and get some percentage on some champion level and ultimate level Digimon that's in there, go ahead. I'm not going to. Because that, as good as it is, I don't think I need to. Those Digimon, Darugamon, I'm going to be aiming for anyway. The Blue Meramon, Nightmon, I think I'm going to get up to eventually as well. Yeah, I don't think I need to. So yeah, if you want to, go ahead. So let's go and check out this new quest, or new case here. Elecmon's property. So Kowloon level 3 dropped something, we've got to go and get it back. So nothing too spectacular there. So next time we'll go and do that, and we'll see where the next case regarding the scramble pentagram takes us. So until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.